Hey y'all, it's me, back again with an 18 plus pick a card reading for you. If y'all are enjoying my content, please take the time to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and I will continue creating content for you. Welcome, Pile 1 people. Thanks for joining me, and let's get started. Today we're doing the question, what they start to text you but delete before they send it to you. Okay? You picked pile 1, which has this very masculine man who is showing his power, and you picked the emerald stone. So one of the things that I want to let you know is that they feel like as badass as they are, you are a match for them. And when they think about texting you, sometimes they think they want to tell you how you have shaken up their life and captivated them and impacted them in such powerful ways that they're not sure they can ever go back to just the norm. Now, having said that, you know, they delete it before they send it to you. So they're not there yet. But one of the things that they think about is that you could be the one. That you could be their match. And they think about texting you and saying, you know what, sometimes I think you're the one for me. But then they delete it. They think about the fact that the love they've asked for, the love they deserve, you actually show them all of that. They feel like they've been struck by Cupid's arrow. So sometimes they want to text you and say, you know what, you are the love that I deserve, and I want to be the love that you deserve. And then they delete it. They want to text you sometimes that they feel like you have the key to their heart and that you are their divine soulmate. And then they delete that text before sending it. Sometimes they want to tell you how much they treasure you and just want to take you away from everything that could keep you from each other and value you and treasure you. And then they delete it. Sometimes they want to text you how captivating you are to them. And then they delete it. Sometimes they want to tell you how much you hold their focus. And then they delete it. Sometimes they want to text you and tell you about the new perspective you've given them about love and about soulmates and about how to treasure someone they love. And then they delete it. So let's find out what else. We're going to do some tarot next. What would they like to text but then delete before they send it to pile 1 people? You know we're nosy. Here we go. Let's find out. Oh my gosh. Back to you're the one and only, the one they want to hold in their arms, the one they want to enjoy by candlelight and just gaze at you and love on you, kiss your forehead. They want a strong relationship with you in the 3D realm. And then, of course, they delete it because the Two of Pentacles came out with it too. So they feel like you might be too much to handle, too much to balance out, too much to, like it's almost impossible to get the right balance with you to be able to actually contain you and hold you. Let's see what else. Oh, wow. Yeah. New perspective. They just adore you. They want to text you this stuff, and then they say, no, I don't want them to know that. They might have too much power over me if I let them know that. All right, let's clarify Ace of Pentacles. Aww. They want to make you a love offer, and they want to text that to you sometimes and say, can you meet me here? And then they change their mind and they decide they're not going to tell you anything. They're not going to meet up with you. But notice in this picture how he's got a passion burning for you. So even though it's a pentacle, it's a chalice, it's a cup energy, it's a lot of emotions, and this is the pentacle here. This is fire, so they've got it all for you, right? Let's clarify Two of Pentacles. What can't they balance out? The new beginning, the leap of faith, the letting go of everything else, the transformation that it takes to have you. They text you, they want to text you and say, you know what, I want to balance out my energy so that I can take a leap of faith with you, and then they delete that text. Oh my goodness, way too many. We are not taking these. Well, I guess I'll take the one. What is this one? Yeah. They want to do the work. They want to, this came out with it. They want to do the work to have a new beginning that is like legit, like long term. That Ace of Pentacles is not only a new beginning, but it's like true love. Like they know who you are. They have no doubt about it. And then I just cut the card, back of the deck energy, Two of Cups. So they want to text you that they know who you are, that they realize you are their true love, their one and only, and then they delete it before they send it to you. So what else do they want to text you and then they change their mind? What else? I don't know why I'm shuffling. I just shuffled all these before I started. Usually I only do it once, but I decided that I wanted to do more for some reason. Oh well, here we go. What do they text? Pile one people. Oh, true love. How many times you get it? 3 times so far? The love, this love is once in a lifetime. Yeah, they realize that. They realize who you are. They want to tell you that you are their true love, their soulmate, their one and only, and then they delete it. Let's see. Yeah, when they're with you, they feel like love just surrounds them. You're the epitome of love. And they know that it's like the true kind of love. Like it's not something that they wonder about, is it real, right? They want to tell you how they feel when they're with you, that they feel empowered by your love, that they feel like you are the one, you are their soulmate, you are their true love, you are the one and only, you are the one they want to spend a life with, and take that leap of faith and make that offer to you and let you know how they want to treasure you and the way you captivate their focus and change their perspective, and then they delete it before they send it to you. They want to let you know that when they're with you, they rest, they relax, and they feel that they can take a break with you. And notice the dolphins in the back here. That's a sign of twin flame, higher soulmate, level commitment. Of course, they delete it before they send it, so even though they have a deep inner knowing, they're not doing anything about it. What else do they start to text? Pile one and then delete it before they send it. Okay, that's 3 of them. We'll go ahead and take those. Let me grab the one on here, see if I can get it without shaking the camera. Yeah, they want to text you this. I can't get you out of my mind. All day, all night, all I see are things that remind me of you. Yeah, and then they delete it. I know that I've got some making up to do. I'm going to show you that I meant what I said. I do love you. So they actually want to text you and let you know that they want to actually put actions with their words. They may have never actually told you how much they love you, but they want to text you and say, I love you, and I want to show you how much I love you. and then they delete it. They want to tell you, I can't stand the thought of seeing someone else, and then they delete that text before they send it to you. Okay, let's grab those. See if I can get them without... 1, 2, and we'll grab the back of the deck energy too. They start to text you. I want to take you away somewhere no one can interrupt us. And then they delete it. They do the second thought and say, I'm not ready for that. I can't do that, man. I really want to, but I'm not ready. And what if this, what if that? And then they delete it. Back of the deck energy. I see signs that remind me of you all the time. It's like the universe is propelling me to you. That's the same shit or energy as this card. All I see are things that remind me of you. And then they delete it. They want to text you that my answer to you will always be yes, yes, yes. And then they delete it. See what else they would text you and then delete before they send it to you. What? They text pile 1. They want to tell you that their past experiences have them seeing mountains instead of miracles. And then they delete it. Don't worry, I'm planning on taking action soon. They want to tell you about that. They start to text you and let you know that. And then they stop themselves and they delete the text. They don't send the text to you. But the plan's still in place in their mind. It's not that I don't want you. I'm just not sure that I'm ready for such an intense connection. Look at that intensity, right? And then they delete that text before they send it to you. Grab the one over here. All right. They want to text you. You are so different than what I'm used to, and I really, really like it. And then they delete it before they send it to you. I can't stand not knowing what you're doing. I really want to know. And then they stop themselves from texting you, delete the text, and put their phone away. They want to tell you when life seems overwhelming, sometimes it's just more comfortable and easier to just numb my emotions. So they want to say to you, they want to text you that the intensity captivates them, changes their perspective, helps them focus on what could be, help them focus on how much they really do deserve love, help them focus on moving forward to true love, a new beginning with you, their soulmate. But then they just say, you know what, I'm not ready, and they numb themselves, probably with some kind of alcohol or some tree or who knows, some form of drug. It could be food, it could be a person, it could be many things, right? But then they delete it before they send it to you. All right, let's see what else. They start to text you and then they stop themselves before they send it. Well, that one came out quick. So did those two. All right. Licking me nape to tail, that lovely trail. That's what they want to do to you. That's what they text you, and then they delete it before they send it. They text you that they want to go moonlight skinny dipping with you, and then they delete it before they send it. They text you that they love that you are so ready. Whenever they pull out, you actually tell them where that money shot goes, right? Right on that spot, you point to it probably, and then of course they delete it before they send it to you. They want to text you how that missionary position is amped up with those sexy red pumps that they love so much, and then they delete it. They text you, I always know it's going to be a big old event when you pull me down and settle in at the end of the bed, and then they delete it. See what else they want to say, or they want to text, and then they stop themselves before they do it. What does pile one people's person start to text them? Okay. Got a lot of those. All right, I'm taking the top one of these, put those again. Grab this one, this one. Okay. Let's grab these all together. They text you, before you, I never knew what I was missing. And then they delete it before they send it to you. They start to text you, haters are so jealous of our connection. They actually try to stand in our way, but I won't allow them any power. They ain't worried about that. They're like, nah, man, they can be jealous as they want. And then they delete it before they send it to you. They start to text you that they know they have the strength to overcome the obstacles preventing our union, and then they delete it. They start to text you that they know the 11-11 union is so close that you're almost there, and then they delete it. They start to text you what they're really feeling, that they're used to one thing after another beating them down, and they have negative expectations, so those negative expectations keep that cycle repeating and proving them right, and then they delete it before they send it to you. They want to text you, I love how patient and loving you are. I love how you would do anything for the people you love. And then they delete that text before they send it to you. What else do they text? Pile one people and then delete it before they send it. What truth is revealed in the texts? Okay, there's 3 right off. You make me feel safe to connect with my heart and give you all my love. And then they delete that text. They text you, good thing we're both rule breakers by nature, because this twin flame thing ain't no joke. So they want to text you that they know that you are their twin flame or divine counterpart or soulmate, and then they delete it. Nobody I talk to even understands our connection like ours. I don't want to take the wrong advice. So they want to text you that they've been talking about the connection to other people, but they're not sure that they're giving them the right advice. And then they delete that text before they send it to you. I don't want to be on my deathbed filled with regrets and what ifs. And then they delete that text before they send it to you. Grab these 2. I can see clearly now that I'm no longer held captive to the prison of my thoughts. So they are coming out of that 9 of Swords energy, and they want to tell you about it, but then they delete the text before they send it. They want to tell you and text you, I haven't accepted some things I've manifested because it's different than what I expected. Remember how different they are? They said you are and they like it? But now they're raising their vibration to receive everything at once. So they may have screwed it up in the past, but right now they're getting ready to vibrate at a higher level so they can receive the things they manifested, because you're exactly what they want. But then they delete that text before they send it to you. Back of the deck energy, they want to text you that they send messages to you in your dreams and they want you to remember them, but then they delete that text before they send it to you. What else do they text? Pile 1 people and then delete before they send it to them. Okay, we got some wild energy right here. Start with these 3. That sex tape we made gives me a heart on every time. What time you getting in tonight? Help if I could read with these stupid glasses. So they not only miss this if you guys have done this, but also it feels like they want to be with you in a way that they expect you home every night, right? So this is more about making a sex tape, feeling safe with each other, trusting that you're coming home every night to them. And then, before they send it, this is what they really want. They don't text it, they delete it. They think about it, they write it up, they ponder it, but they don't push send. I can't wait to feel you beside me, on top of you, and all around me again. And then they delete it. They start to text, I need you now. I can't wait anymore. I'm going to rip your clothes off and take you. And then they delete it before they send it. I tidied up the bedroom. Now let's go and mess up the sheets. Notice this is all about being together in a home life, right? They want you to know that, and then they change their mind and they delete the text before they send it to you. They want to tell you that there's nobody else but you. Expect this artist to sign your body tonight after giving you that above the waist orgasm. Signed, the master. Yeah, they want to master exactly what makes you orgasm in all the different ways, right? And then they delete the text. One more, please. I'm so in love with you, it feels like my heart's going to burst. I want to make love to you and show you how much you mean to me. They truly love you. And then they delete that text before they send it to you. What wholehearted confessions do they want to text or talk to? No. What do they start to text from their heart? Pile 1 people to pile 1. Pile 1, oh goodness. Let me try this again. What does pile 1 people's person start to text from their heart and then delete it before they send it? You can tell they didn't really want to say shit, huh? Because they definitely were making it hard for me to talk about any of that. All right, let's see what we got. Grab all these. All right. They start to text you that whether it's rock bottom or it's pinnacle peaks, your presence is all they need. And then they delete it. They start to text you, you're the most loving, alluring, beautiful person I have ever met. You're so perfect for me that sometimes I wonder how I could be this lucky. And then they delete it. Your receptivity. Good God, let me read it closer so I can say it right. All right. Your receptivity, cooperation, and balanced energy flow creates a natural healing force. So they want to tell you they are amazed by your energy and they love that you have the ability to create a healing force that makes them feel safe and secure and heals them from their heart. And then they delete that text before they ever send it. They want to text you, as my hand reaches out to guide you, I'm startled by the surge of energy from our chemistry. So they want to tell you how impactful that chemistry is. It shakes them to the core. It captivates them. It changes their perspective. It refocuses them. And then they delete it. They start to text you, you are my everything. You are my choice. You are even more than my heart asks for. And I'm still unraveling your mystery. So they love that you're mysterious. They love that you are above and beyond what they could even manifest in their mind, in their imagination. And then they delete it before they ever send it to you. They start to text you, your passion to keep our love life exciting helps us thrive through difficult times. So they love that about you, and they want to tell you about it. But then they delete the text because they get shy. They get uncertain. They get like, should I do this? What if I do this? Will they use it against me, right? They start to text, I do want to be with you. I want to please you in every way, but I struggle with communication, insecurity, trust issues, jealousy, and assuming the worst. Yeah, they're mine. That 9 of Swords. I don't know why I keep saying 9 of Swords, but it did, because it didn't come out. But that's what I see. Is they've got some serious anxiety going on that causes their perspective to be wishy-washy, and they start to text these things, and then they delete it. Okay. So let's find out from Spirit. Let's do a couple things. We're going to do our story dice. We're going to get what Spirit wants you to do. We'll get advice, and we'll get a rune. Alrighty. So, angel number, advice for pile 1 people regarding their person. Okay, so we got 252. Let me write that down. Why is this all crooked? There we go. See if I can get it to stay. 252. Alrighty. Let's find out what advice will help them pile 1 people regarding this person. What ascension code do they need? Unconditional love. So on your left hand for most people, which is your non-dominant hand, with your other finger on your arm, you'll write 56 space 57 space 893 with the intention that you will receive and give unconditional love generously. Okay? The other one is to follow your wisdom. So you'll do the same thing, 622-13909, which is about receiving and giving wisdom. All right. And the back of the deck is this code. The ascension code is 91371895. End repeat problems. So whatever keeps repeating itself, it's time for that to end. Let's get some story dice regarding this particular connection. All right, so they're absolutely sad without you. They've searched and searched for all the reasons they shouldn't connect with you, for all the reasons that they shouldn't look closer at the situation, actually do something about it, for all the reasons why this is beyond their understanding. They can't find one thing wrong with you. You caused a sudden change in them, and you caused the ability for the bridge over troubled waters to be available to them, and you give them peace by calming those waters. You give them a new perspective. That came out twice. You help them see that there is a new way of living. They can create their new world. All right, let's get a rune. Well, maybe 1 or 2, I don't know what. Let's see. Let's get this one. All right. They view you as a traditional, nurturing woman that's a healer, that you are very good at creating a beautiful home life. You're very creative and caring. They're amazed by you. And let's see. Let's do a yes or no. Think of your question. The answer is no. All right. And then let's do letters and charms. All right, we always look for O for orgasm, letters within your or their initials, letters that bring words to mind, as well as letters that make words within the story. All right, so I don't see any O's, but we've got 2 K's off the dot. We've got fibs. It feels like they lie a lot. And I don't even think there's a reason to lie, but they feel like they have to lie. But you amaze them, and they feel like you help them stay sane. The answer is always yes to you. And they feel like you play a game of chess, not checkers. Like you are a strategist. You know how to even the playing field. You might be shy, or they might be shy. I don't feel like you're shy. I feel like it's not even that they're so much shy, it's that they appear that way because they don't act on half the things they think about. There's strong male energy here. They do a lot of things that are really lame. Something's very fishy that's going on that they are not talking about. So you might have some kind of inkling of what it's about. But it could definitely sink the whole relationship if it is not dealt with. So whatever it is, it has to do with too many somethings. Let's see. You definitely calm them. You're like a balm to them. Heals their owies. They love your kisses. All right, that's enough of that. Anyway, you get the idea there. You can make your own words up and figure out what Spirit's trying to say, but definitely something fake is going on that needs to be handled. You probably already know what it is. And Spirit is saying, handle that, or it's going to get out of control. There may be children involved. They may have trouble merging their inner children with their main personality, so they may be wishy-washy because of that. There's big happy changes that are going on if you want to stick it out. And their love for you is moving them forward, and they do want to put a pin in it because they view you as their sunshine. So that was your short reading for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Make it a great day. Hey y'all, it's me back again with an 18+ pick a card reading for you. If y'all are enjoying my content, please take the time to like, comment, subscribe, share. I'll continue creating content for you. And I want to say welcome, Pile 2. Thanks for joining me, Pile 2 people. And I want to say that you picked an Ascension Code Pyramid. I can't remember what those things are called. It starts with an O. And you also picked the number 2 and this particular rune, which is about coming back alive, ascending. It's about being in touch with your intuition. It's about the cycles of growth, and it's about sunshine coming into your life. Okay? So that's how they feel about you, and sometimes they want to text you that, because this is about things that they start to text you but delete before they send it to you. So they conjure this all up in their mind. They probably start the text, and then they delete, and then they stop and they say, well, I'll save this part. And then they delete until it's all the way gone again. but there's a higher power at work, whether that's their higher self, or maybe they believe in a spiritual team that guides them, or whatever it is, it brings in stability to them. So even when they're chaotic, it comes back to connect them back to earth and ground them. And sometimes they want to text you that they're being guided to you by their higher power, their higher self. And then they don't send the text. They want to tell you how much peace you bring them. And then they stop from texting you. They want to tell you how you've given them hope. They want to tell you how you help harmonize and balance them. They want to tell you how you help them connect to spirit and how you've created so many amazing changes in them that they are absolutely amazed by. And then they stop that text and they delete it before they send it. They want to tell you that they want to come to the edge in love and take that chance. This is Fool energy. They want to tell you that you connect them to the spirit and you make them feel like they can love again, that you allow them to stay independent, that you make them feel like they want to dance inside. You make them feel like everything's beautiful and bright, and it doesn't matter how close they get to the edge because they trust. They can trust with you. And then they delete that text. They want to tell you that they feel the higher power showing them that you've had lives together before, and that the reason that they feel like they have a deep inner knowing about you and you about them is because you had these other lifetimes together, and they realize it, and they want to text you that they know about it. They want to text you about how amazing you are and how that connection just transforms them and gives them peace and makes them feel like they can trust love again, and then they delete the text. They want to tell you that they want to have trust and believe and have faith in this connection. And when they look into your eyes, they know that they can trust. When they see from that perspective, they trust the angelic or spiritual team working everything out. But then they delete the text before they send it. They feel like they can be optimistic. When they think about you, they think about romance, they think about a life together that's long and lasting, and they want to tell you about how much you make them feel like the world's a better place, and that they can be optimistic, and that you fill them with sunshine. You help connect them to their intuition and their higher power. You help give them peace. You help make them feel like they can take a chance on love. You make them feel grounded and like they can trust this relationship to last forever. You make them feel optimistic, and then they delete that text before they send it. They want to tell you that you renew their faith. You renew them. You heal them. You elevate them. And you are so kind. But then they delete the text before they ever send it. Let's get some tarot. Pile two people's person. What do they want to tell or text? Pile two. And they delete it before they send it. So, this is in reverse. So, even though you inspire them and they feel like you are the one and only, the perfect fit, you fan their flames, everything about you makes them feel like you are the one, and they love your beauty. They feel like they have too much holding them back. They're driven by, addictions and just bad behaviors that they've learned over time and are having trouble releasing. They want to tell the truth, and half the time they do see the truth. But then the past energies. I feel like a lot of it has to do with their family lives, ancestors, the way their culture is dictating how women should be demeaned, and like the sub, right? Like males are dominant, females are not. And I feel like this energy is something they want to tell you about, that, you know, they want to follow their passion, but they've got too much holding them back. They're followed by, they're dictated to by their physical desires, and they have some things to overcome with regard to their perspective of women, and then they delete the text because they don't really want you to know about all the details. Go ahead and give us a clarifier for this first card. Knave of Wands. I feel like they're new to this kind of passion. Yeah, Six of Wands. They want to move forward out of this energy. They love that ass of yours. They want to F like bunnies. They want to tell you messages. They probably want to text you about the passion they have for you, and then they delete that text. Clarify the Devil. Okay, that's too many. All right, so the Tower, which is about major events that have made them feel out of control. Major events that have made them feel like you are the celebration. Notice there's no other women there. It's just you. You are their Ace of Pentacles. Notice it's the same people. Get me to talking silly. And yet they feel this. Conflicted, like there's too much competition, right? They want to tell you all about those feelings, but they don't. They delete the text before they ever send it. Okay, way too many, way too many, way too many. We are going to put these away. See if I got the right ones there. Grab that. Try that again. All right, Spirit. Clarify the Knave of Swords. They have ideas and clarity that they want to transform and delete their perspective. They want to change their perspective. They want to rebirth in the way they think about things. Okay? And you are their fantasy. But they feel like it's just an illusion. Like they can't really have you in this lifetime. And justice is in reverse. So they don't feel like it can be a fair and balanced relationship. Okay. But they're trying to manifest what they really want. They're sitting on it. They're thinking about it. But they've been hurt before. Let me grab these. And they feeling some type of way about it all. They don't really trust because of the past. All right. But what they do want is a new beginning, where, notice the difference between this one, where the male is dominant, and here, where the female is dominant. They want to bring justice in. Where's the justice? It was in reverse. Yeah. They want to turn this around, make it fair and balanced, where it's equal give and take, where one plays the sub and one plays the dom. Trade that off and have true, beautiful, bountiful, abundant, four-pillar living and life together. So they do want all that. They want to text you all that, and then they delete it before they ever send it. What else do they start to text and then delete? Pile 2 people's person to pile 2 right there. They want to be authentic. They want to be real. They want to be true to who they are. They want to be true to how they feel, and then they delete that text before they ever send it to you. Take the top one. They want to be more compassionate and see things from your perspective, and then they delete that text. One more. They want to give you gifts and express their love to you. They want to tell you how much they appreciate you, and then they delete that text. They want to, back of the deck energy, look. Receive with love and appreciation. So they want to give and receive. Notice the equal give and take there. So that's what they want to do, and then they feel like it's too hard, they can't do it, and they delete the text before they ever send it. But that's what the truth of what they want is, to change this energy up, change their perspective up. Okay. They start to text you, I know for my dreams to come true, I need to make a choice from the heart to be loyal and faithful to you. So they want to be done with these addictive behaviors that cause them to be unfaithful to you. They want to tell you about that. They text you and then they delete it. I feel like they don't even delete it all at once. Like they delete parts of it and they're like, maybe if I just say this part, right? And then by the time it's said and done, they deleted the whole thing and didn't send it at all. This came out in pile 1, 2. They want to text you that the answer to you from their heart will always be yes, yes, yes. And then they delete it. Oh, wow. All right, we'll take them all. They start to text you that my place in the world is with you and I want to celebrate life with you. That 3 of Cups where it's just you. Where's that one at? I want to celebrate life with you. And then they delete the text before they ever send it. They want to text you, I appreciate the way you support and encourage me to be my best self. I want to do the same for you. Yeah, they want that equal give and take. They want to do what you do for them. How that you've transformed them, you've connected them with their higher power, you've given them peace, you've healed them, you've made them have faith and believe in love, you've given them the ability to trust again and stay optimistic, and you've elevated them, you've renewed them, you've been so kind to them and loving to them, and they want it to be reciprocal, give and take, right? And then they delete it before they ever send it. Hang on. We've got a couple on here. I don't want to shake the camera too much. Sorry if I do. In advance. All right. Here we go. They start to text you that they hate that they've been hurting you and that they're ready to come right. But then they're like, do I really? Do I think I can do this? Got all these addictive behaviors and wrong perspectives from my past and from my family and the way my culture is, and I'm not sure I can come right, so they delete it before they send it. They want to text you, you are the one for me, my one and only. Yeah. They want to celebrate life with you, nobody else, just you, and then they delete it. They want to text you, every love song reminds me of you. I want to be in your life forever. And then they delete it. They want to text you, I love it when you give me a hug and a kiss and a little booty squeeze at the end there. They love that about you. They want to tell you all the little quirks and idiosyncrasies you have that make you special, that make you mystical, that make you magical, and that make you the one and only for them. And then they delete the text before they ever send it. They want to say, I love it when you hug me so tight and a little bit longer than you normally do. Notice the hugs? They love your hugs. That's 2 in a row. They love your hugs, but they delete that text before they ever tell you about it. I think you know, though. They want to text you, I really do want to overcome my fear of commitment. and then they delete it. They want to text you, I'm not sure if I even believe it's possible to have happiness without sadness. But what they've come to realize is that they do feel like they can trust and be optimistic, and that you not only have had past lives together, but it's been successful, and that you do give them peace, and you give them the ability to come to the edge in love and trust love, and that you renew them and elevate them, and you're so kind that they can trust you to do an equal give and take and bring sunshine in their life, and then they delete it before they ever send it. Let's go into these deck. What else do they start to text and then delete before they send it to pile to people? Okay, that's a lot. Come on. They want to tell you, they want to text you that they don't even want to apologize because they're not sure if they're willing to change, and they want to say they're sorry, but they're not sure that they're willing to change. So they don't say anything. They delete the text. They want to tell you, they want to text you that their past experiences have them seeing mountains instead of miracles. That came out in the first one too. They want to tell you that they want to change that perspective, and then they delete the text. They want to text you, I'm finally ready to allow reciprocation because I've realized that I have absolutely nothing to prove. There's that reciprocation again. Give and take, right? And then they delete it. This one came out in the previous one too. You are so different than what I'm used to, and I really, really like it. And then they delete it. I can't stand not knowing what you're doing. I really want to know. Yeah. They want to make sure that you are not giving up on them. They want to make sure they still have access to you when they are ready. What they don't realize is that they may lose out with them not communicating, right? They may lose out on the one thing that could be the perfect, beautiful life of abundance and four-pillar living. This is the most beautiful deck in the world, right? Abundance, flowers, sunlight, connection, touch, kiss. Beautiful, right? I really want to be the person you believe I am. That's why I wear a mask and camouflage my flaws. I don't want you to see them. So they feel like you have an unrealistic idea of who they are. But what they don't understand is that what you see is not just who they are right now, but who they could be, who they can be. With you guys working together and living life together and doing life together, they can be elevated. They can be renewed. They can become not just the dom, but also the sub. They can do an equal give and take. They can have a celebration of life with just the one person that is the perfect person for them. They don't realize that they can be more than they are. So they delete it. They're like, nah, that can't be real. Can't be real, nah. Let's see what else. Oh, goodness. Horrible shuffle. Let me try that one again. There we go. More better. What else do they start to text? Pile to people and then delete before they ever send them. All right. Spread those legs just enough that I can see as you finger yourself on top of me. They love that shit. And then they delete it. I get such pleasure when you let me choose what you're going to wear, and then I get to take it off using only my mouth. And then they delete it. They start to text, covering your eyes as I stand behind and surprise you. Then straddle you there and as I take you in your office chair. So you even make work fun. And they want to text you that. And they stop themselves. They delete it before they ever send it. They want to text you, collecting the candy necklace around your thighs and making you giggle as I nibble. So they love how creative you are. That you take things from childhood memories and make it special sexually, right? Something that they will always remember, and then they delete it before they ever tell you. They want to text you that making you quiver is one of their faves, and then they delete it. Let's find out what else they start to text and then delete. They want to let you know that they believe in the magic of your love, that y'all's love is going to handle this mess, and then they delete it. They want to let you know and text you that I really want a second chance with you, please, and then they delete it before they ever send it. They want to text you that our love and union is being guided and protected by spirit, and they know about it. They realize the higher power involved, and then they delete it before they ever send it to you. They want to text you OMW, right? On my way back to you, and then they delete it before they send it. They want to text you, you deserve to hear me say all the things that make you so amazing to me, and then they delete it before they ever send it. They start to text you, I love when you ask me to save the date. All I need to do is participate. No worries, nothing to prepare, just adventures with you there, right? So they absolutely love it when you take control and are dominant and say, let's do this thing, and you make the plans, and all they got to do is clear their schedule and come in more ways than one. And then they delete it before they ever text. Send the text. All right, we'll take these. They want you to know that they're going to be your dream come true like you are for them. They say, I promise I'll be worth the wait, and it's going to come very soon. I promise, but then they delete it. Because they want to also let you know that when they can't see a way to be free, it's really hard to look at themselves. Because it makes them feel defeated, like they'll never be able to change that devil energy. All these addictions, that even sexual addictions that have got them held up, right? And they delete it before they ever tell you. They start to text you, I really do treasure you. You are valuable to me. You're valuable beyond compare. And then they delete it before they ever send it. Back of the deck energy, same as this card right here. You are the sunshine and sunflower of my life. And then they delete it. What else? Look at this chaotic mess on my table. Normally I don't allow it to be that way, but I didn't even care today. And I think it's because of this damn devil energy. Notice this one and this one look very similar. Look, they could be the same person, right? Isn't that interesting? They start to text you, I love you more than I even knew was possible. And then they delete it. You are amazing, often putting your own problems aside to help me and others. They see who you are, and then they delete it. I wish you could see yourself through my eyes. Yeah, they feel like they should be telling you how amazing you are. Right? And then they delete it. Oh, goodness. Throw them up. They might like your ass up in the air because I had to go fetch that one. I haven't accepted some of the things I've manifested because it's different than what I expected. Now I'm raising my vibration to receive everything at once. That's the dogs, by the way. So that's what they want you to know, right? And that came out in the first pile too. So this may be a continuation of pile one. I'm not sure. Those of you who resonate with this may want to go back and listen to that. And I don't even usually say that, but there's a lot of repeat messages. But anyway, the point that I'm making is that they start to tell you this stuff. They want you to know they're working on their manifestation. They're working on changing their vibration. They're working on bringing it in, even if it has to be all at once because they finally get it, right? But then they delete it before they send it to you. They want to tell you, I've held on to fear and anxiety to protect my heart. You've shown me it's safe to let go and feel love. Yeah. There is that card again, right? And then they delete it before they send it to you. One more. All right, and back of the deck. Let's do that. So they want to let you know, I talk to you all the time as if you were here. I tell you how much you mean to me daily. And you have this telepathic relationship because of your past life relationship. And then they delete it. They want you to know they've been watching you heal and you are like a phoenix rising out of the ashes. You make them feel like they can do it too. And then they delete it before they send it to you. They want to text you that they literally cry at the thought of losing you. But then they delete it before they ever send it to you. Let's find out what else. Oh, and by the way, think of a yes or no question you want at the end. Alrighty, let's see what we got. They love the fact that you stay camera ready and all they have to do is set the stage, then you are ready. Lights, camera, actions. And they want to text that to you, and then they delete it. They want to tell you and text you that your sexual prowess blows their mind and they need to feel your soft kiss again, but then they delete it. They want to text you, I can't wait to feel you beside me, on top of me, and all around me again. And then they delete it. Sorry about the dogs. It sounds like somebody's at the door. So they said they're going to be on their way, so that might be them, right? I need you now. I can't wait anymore. I'm going to rip your clothes off and take you. Again, repeat energy. So that's something they want to text you, and then they delete it before they ever send it. I want to balance you against the wall, balance you to the rhythm of the music as I thrust deep inside of you. That's how they feel about you. They just want to, where's that other, it was this one, right there. Right? They just feel like you make them feel like they have everything you need, everything you want. You're the perfect balance to them and vice versa. And then they delete it forever, sending it to you. I'm so in love with you. It feels like my heart is going to burst. I want to make love to you and show you how much you mean to me. They want to text you that, but then they delete it. And I feel that's another one that they do that with, where they, like, should I text this part maybe? Oh, I'm going to delete the whole thing. They text you, they want to text you that you and me, in our playroom, I want to make your body my playground. So they have an idea of what this is going to be like long term. They want to text you about that, but then they delete it before they ever do that. What do they want to text you from their heart? And then they delete it. You see how messy this is? I feel like they are a very messy person. Because it's not even bothering me. Normally it bothers me really much. Really a lot. Really much. Wow. What would they like to text from their heart to pile two people? And then they delete it before they ever send it. Do you remember the first time you noticed me noticing you? Sometimes I just want to watch your every nuance like that again. So I feel like it's not just this lifetime, though, that they're thinking this in these terms about. But then they delete it before they ever send it to you, before they ever let you know. Yes, we have wounds that need to be healed. Yet we are perfectly imperfect for each other inside and out. Yeah, they feel like you both help heal each other, but then they delete these texts before they ever send them to you. You bring out a deep desire to protect, provide for you and pamper you. So they want to do life with you, honey. And I'm not sure why I'm calling you honey, but anyway. They want to text that to you and then they delete it. One of those flipped. I'm not sure which one it was. Oh well. They're going to have to do it again if they want it out. One more. Oh, there that one went. All right, back of the deck. Energy. Let's grab these. They want to text you. Your playful spontaneity enraptures me. So that's that same. They like it watching your every nuance, right? It enraptures them. Right? And then they delete it. I've never figured out how love works. I'm willing to learn. I'm waiting on you to show me. So they want to tell you about all the wounds from the past that have got them living in addictive patterns because they don't trust, right? They want to text you this stuff and then they delete it before they ever do, because shadow work creates transformation and causes ascension. That's what they're working on, right? Remember how they said they're going to level up their vibration? And as we ascend, we align with spirit and become one. So they expect this union to come, right? And then they delete that text before they ever send it to you. My heart aches at the thought of you, but still, you're always on my mind. I miss you. I miss your touch. It feels like your heart is intertwined with mine. And then they delete it before they ever send it to you. I'm going to go see if I can get these dogs quiet. And no, I'm not going to edit that because I feel like that's kind of the chaos that goes on in their mind. That constant yipping about nothing that has them going crazy. So let's go ahead and find out what Spirit wants to tell you to help change this mess. Let's start with the Ascension codes. You know how you put it on the non-dominant hand with your finger from the other hand. Make sure you pay attention to any of the spaces. Yes, wisdom. So you'll write with your, if you're right-handed, your right finger on your left arm, and write 622139909 with the intention of creating wisdom within yourself and wisdom to share to others, for you and for them. What else can help? So this code can help create the harmony between you and them and you and your higher selves. So that would be 100242. One more, please. Okay, well that one flew. World travel. So I feel like this is about the astral travel that you're doing, not just about the world travel in the 3D. And that's 336360792. Put that with your intent of connecting in the spirit realm. And back of the deck energy is freedom. 792439797. That will create freedom. Let's go ahead and grab an angel number, left to right, pop it in Google, find out the one that resonates. So 341. I'm going to go ahead and write that down. All right, let's get some story dice. All right, growth is happening. You're bringing heaven to earth. You're being grounded. You are grounding this energy from the 5D to the 3D. You're lighting the way. Spirit's helping with that. You're answering questions. You're getting your questions answered, and you're answering questions with your wisdom. And you are helping them let go of those addictions that cause them to feel like they are a puppet on a string. And the tower moment is actually going to help transform, and divine timing is involved. And I feel like you are the key to each other's rebirth. Let me grab a rune. Oh my goodness, this is interesting. This is the same one that came out in the first one. Traditional woman who is nurturing, who's a healer, who knows how to create the atmosphere of home. Very creative and caring, right? Okay, let's get our yes or no answer next. And we'll get some letters and charms. Okay. Question mark. Okay, so we need to no more open-ended questions. Ask it more clear and we'll get another one. The answer is no. So whatever you asked, even the clarifier one, is the answer is no. Let's get our letters. This just helps confirm if it's your reading. We always look for O's for orgasms, letters that may have your or their initials, letters that bring words to mind, and words within the letters. We definitely got a couple, actually 3 orgasms. So if it hasn't already happened, they want to get so good at loving you. This is a very loving orgasm, that they can give you full body O's at the drop of a hat. Both of those are, right? They want to end your pain. They want to be the one that you never know what to expect with them. It's never going to be the same, right? Whatever you've experienced in the past, when you take their name, you won't ever feel that pain again. And they love the nape of your neck. They probably like to kiss it. They love your hair. I feel like you sew. They never want this to be severed. They want to write you a love note. They want to send the actual text that they come up with. So you've got PANESENZMVVN, and then of course your O's. Let's go ahead and grab some charms. So they want to stabilize this relationship, make it a good foundation. They know it's an endless connection. They know that part of the addictive behaviors comes from their religious background, that they need to change their perspective on the way their culture has taught them to view men or women and their roles. They feel like you are a beautiful starfish. They want to tell you about that, but most of the time they don't. And they view you as the divine love incarnate, so to speak. They view you as someone that renews them and heals them and is patient, and you are very resourceful. Your passion for each other keeps drawing you back. You have a love that is breaking. Oops, breaking? That's not good. What's up with that? I feel like I need to tie a knot back in it. I've never had that happen before. So the love connection could break at this point because they're not doing their work, is what I feel. And although I'm trying to tie a knot back in it, it might not work. Let's see. Does it work? Oh, maybe it will. I guess it depends, right? Depends on the situation. So they may have caused so much chaos that they can't get it right. We've got a beautiful elephant, and elephants are very calming and patient and loyal and wise, very reliable and passionate. They want to be that for you, and they feel like you already are that for them. This is a timeless, old connection, and it is protected by spirit. So if you want it, it is revivable. You saw I was able to put a knot back in it, and the knot in that area is actually going to be stronger than the other areas if you choose to put it back together. So I don't know why that came out, but it did. So there's your short reading. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Make it a great day, and I'll see you soon.